good, y'all? This is Hunt for Hustlers. This is your boy V-Dub. I got the co-host in the building, Flacco and Kel. Go and introduce yourself.
What's up with it? It's your boy Chopper. Follow me on Instagram, Chopper_1way.
It's your boy Big Fly, man. Follow me on Instagram, ATM Flacco.
We got another real special guest in the building. My bad, y'all. I'm live. I'm lit. They got me lit this show. I ain't gonna hold you. They got me lit this show. I got my boy Tim in the building, man. Real entrepreneur, real hustler in the building. Go introduce yourself.
Yo, how y'all doing? My name is Tim. Tim Whitaker official on Instagram. How y'all doing?
You talking about how you doing? That's my boy T Whit, man. We go way back, man. I've been knowing bro since High. I'm talking about, man.
Oh, y'all got way back.
Man, just seeing the person he become today, man, it's crazy, man. Because we, like I said, we was young and we was this tall. So just seeing the person you is today, bro.
Yeah, the growth crazy.
You doing your shit, man. You pop your shit, man.
We changed a lot.
And we still here, man. You know what I'm saying? You still kicking, pushing, doing your thing, man. Hustler mentality. You ain't never gave up since I known you. So I just salute you, my boy.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man.
We all salute you, man.
Yeah,
we all salute you. You done chunked me some work a couple times, bro. So
Yeah, man.
We're gonna talk about it. What all is it that you do?
So I mean, one of the first things I really like to do is I invest in real estate. I buy properties, I remodel them, I sell them for a profit. There's a lot of different ways to do that. I work at my friend's car lot. He lets me use his license, and I'll flip cars as well. It's kind of a recurring theme here. You know, I know cool people, and they let me flip whatever they have associated with them. But, you know, I just kind of... I kind of just do my own thing, you know. But yeah.
Yeah, you got your hand everywhere.
Yeah.
So,
man.
Money moves.
What is like building those connections? Like, what helped you build those connections? And how did you build?
Honestly, like, just kind of like dropping my pride and just kind of like approaching people and just saying like, hey, how did you do it? Like, you know, what are some steps I can take? You know, hey, you got any extra leads that I can take that you don't want to deal with because you're doing your thing? And, you know, just kind of really dropping my pride and just kind of asking people, seeing how I could work my way into it.
Yeah. So you saying it's that simple? Like,
I mean, really,
you go to the bigger market and just ask them for the smaller contracts.
I mean, like, even let's just say like you start like a remodeling company. Like, yeah, you could honestly like. You could call bigger companies and just see what they have going on. See if you can set up a meeting with their CEO. You know, let them know you have your own little construction company and you like to partner in some way, shape, or form. And you might have to cold call like 100 different people, but eventually one person's gonna answer and be like, "Oh, you know, actually, I do have a couple things I need taken care of. Let's see if we can set up a meeting or something." And that's your breakthrough, you know, and you just have to consistently do that every single day. And eventually it all kind of adds up.
Okay, but my question is, because I don't know nothing about that, like, how much money, like, what is the estimate amount of money that brings in?
Okay, so I guess like to get into what I started doing in real estate, the first thing you need is at least $3,000. And with that $3,000, you can put a house under a contract for 30 days. And then you have 30 days to try to get that house off to somebody else for maybe $1,000 more, $5,000 more. You know, if you're in a bad situation, you might even have to, you know, lose $1,000 or $2,000 just to get off and, you know, so it doesn't get worse. But yeah, honestly, that's one thing you can do to get started is just flipping the contracts on the house. And anybody can do that. You just show up. You know, people have a house for sale. You show up to the agent and you show up with your $3,000 and you can get the house under contract for 30 days.
So where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, I hope to not be working anymore. You know, right now my body feels good. I wake up every day and I have energy. So right now I'm just trying to, you know, just work my butt off so I don't have to work anymore and I can just kind of enjoy my girl and my newborn son and just kind of, not have to really work anymore. Just do things I like to do.
Oh yeah, man! Big shout out on the back. He got a lot of uncles. You know that.
Yeah.
We're gonna hold it down.
We found out at the gender reveal we got about 100 uncles on the way.
All different colors. You hear me? That's your uncle.
He's gonna be a little confused when he gets on.
He gonna know he love. He love, man. A lot of people care for you, man. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna be taken care of and loved for me.
I think, and I think that's one specific thing to my journey is I've always had like a lot of people around me that have cared about me a lot, and that's not something that's common. So I feel like that's always something that's really important to anybody's success is having a lot of people around you that just kind of care about you.
Facts. You got to.
Even if it's not family, I've just always treated my friends like family, and once you hit your mid-20s, y'all notice you kind of start losing some friends. Yeah. Man, I swear I've still got my big family. My big family, man.
So if you got enough friends, just know you did a good job.
Yeah. If your family's not showing the love, put all that energy into your friends who treat you like family, because you got to have that base, whether it's blood or not,
And a lot of friends gonna treat you like family more than family will treat you like family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
some close brothers, sisters.
Hey, that's free game.
On anything.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Facts.
Surround yourself with the support system, no matter what.
Got to. But it's gonna, your baby gonna be a lot of love.
Yeah,
shout out to you, man.
So becoming a new father, what is it like? Still running your businesses and doing your entrepreneurship thing?
Oh man, it's changed. It's changed a lot. The whole time, like my girlfriend was pregnant, I tried to prepare, tried to change the way I do things. I hired a couple new employees, tried to, just prepare for me being gone. But man, nothing really prepares you for it. Cause even when I am out of the house working, I'm thinking about spending time with him. So it definitely changes your perspective a lot. It's crazy.
Yeah, for real, man. I travel a lot for work, so me having a kid right now, like being gone over half the month, that's being away from a young, I would have to find a whole nother.
You want to be there.
I have to find a whole nother way to get to the money, bro.
It takes a lot of confidence to know you're doing the right thing. Maybe it's monetarily to stack up your bread and give your child the best life possible. Everybody's journey is different, but it's good to have the ability to recognize that on your own, man. That's awesome.
Hey, T-Wid, tell the people how old you is, bro.
I'm 26.
26, doing it big.
Nah, no cap, big.
Oh man, I don't know about big, but
he gonna get there, but he's doing something.
He gonna be modest.
It's not average. We gonna put it like that. It's not average. You know what I'm saying? He doing something. Like, I'm gonna give you your salutes. I've been knowing you, like I said, for a long time, man. I'm proud of you, bro.
I really appreciate it, man. I just like, especially now that like I'm in a position like to offer, like, like right now I actually offer financial services. If you check out my Instagram page, you can see I do consultations. And like I just kind of like, I'm in a point now where I kind of want to just give out this free game, because America, like, you have all the opportunity in the world, but people gatekeep everything. Like, they really do. And no one's going to sit out here
and hard to get your foot in,
put you on game. And I just want to help a lot of people just kind of change the trajectory of their life, bro. Because it was crazy. Like, I learned, a couple different things, and it just completely changed the way I did everything, and it's, I've never liked that whole gatekeeping thing that a lot of people do.
For real, because we was talking outside, bro. We was talking about how, like, a little bit of growth, a little bit of research can change into a lot of growth in just a matter of months, and just changing your way of thinking and putting your money towards the right things.
It's like the age of misinformation, like people make everything seem this, that, and the third, but until you actually go in there and do your own research, actually tell me you spent 30 minutes on a search engine just looking it up every which way, and tell me you didn't figure out something new, it's crazy.
It's all about connection. Make sure you keep your face card clean. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get away with a lot of stuff. Just like my boy, he moved good with business. So I always, you know what I'm saying, keep your card clean.
X knows we used to run into a lot of trouble back in the day. There were a lot of times, you just, like, as a man, you got to look at yourself and be like, hey, bro, like,
Enough is enough.
Yeah,
for real, bro. I'm tired of being on the BS.
What is revenge gonna do for me? You know, somebody does you wrong, and especially these days, everybody just wants to get back at somebody. And I feel like, you know, the number one way to really prosper is just to, you know, don't entertain that energy. There's nothing wrong. I mean, obviously there's some else where it's like, okay, that was just disrespectful. You know, you like
some things you gotta handle, bro. Some things you just have to handle.
But there's a lot of things you gotta realize. You know, maybe it's just like a band or something like that. That's not worth your life. That's not worth everything you got going on.
Worth your freedom.
There's a lot of times X knows I came to him. I was like, man, you know, I'm real upset about this money, but, you know, it's just going to create problems that we can't fix.
Exactly,
you know, and I'm looking back, I used to be so upset about those decisions.
Now look at you. Now look at you and look at, you know what I'm saying? I ain't go, but look now.
Yeah, it worked out, man. I'm glad things are going well.
Okay. For sure. Now tell us something about your other business, what you got going.
Man, let's see. For cars, man, my boy, shout out my boy Edwin Kumar, Quick Start Auto. Man, he put together. We have a mechanic and a body man all at the same lot, and we're selling cars. So we're doing business 3 different types of way. And the thing is you know, me just working in the office, I'm getting my little cut on all these different types of plays. So it's real cool, you know, like one day I'll market all 3, and some days I might just get someone hit me up for a repair. The next day someone might hit me up for some body work. The next day someone might need a car, you know, but it's real nice keeping those options
it's coming
open.
in our ways, man.
It's always steady income and a steady flow.
As somebody say, diversify your portfolio, you know, get money different ways.
I like that one.
Yeah,
that's a tough little quote right there.
He sound like you, Kel. Intellectual.
Teacher man over here, Kel. You know what I'm saying?
Like here, look, I'll put y'all on an easy one, bro. There's this. You can look them up on Instagram. They're called Hype Subscription. And it's like $185 a month for a little subscription, and they send you these clothes, bro. It's like all sorts of different designer brands and stuff, and it'll charge a car $185 a month. But what happens is they'll send you clothes, and it's always worth at least $300, bro. What you can do is you can take these clothes, and every single month, once a month, you just go put the clothes, post them on eBay, get them out, get them gone in like 10 days, bro. You just made $100 a month. Like that just pays your
I'm so small though.
That just like
it ain't even about,
for real.
That can knock out your internet bill though, bro. Like it just knock out a whole bill. You don't gotta worry about. You know what I'm saying? Some little small bills is out of there.
And like, you know, like I do a lot of things, but that's one, you know, I always make sure to check my little Hype subscription box once a month. And for me, you know,
I know I got a little change.
I can flip a little something.
I always get fun, you know, open it up, see what I got, then close it back up, put it right back away, you know, just like with some shoes or whatever. X knows we both came up, we both used to flip shoes back in high school. We would try to get some nice ones. We wait a year, and then they'd be worth more than we got them for. We sell them for a little profit.
I ain't gonna hold you. Look,
you know, we went and got new ones though.
Hey, real quick, since you stopped on the shoes, I always hated my boy because he had the Fresh Prince 5s. I wanted them so tough in high school, boy. He had the Fresh Prince 5s, bro.
Think of bro name who sold me them, bro. I really did a trade.
Tough.
I ain't gonna lie, I did a
Them
trade.
were
I had
tough.
Was it Justin? The dude we hooped with freshman year?
It was some Hispanic dude. His name was like
from the rec?
No, I can't think of bro name, bro. But shout out to you. You really the GOAT, bro.
Them probably the only 5s I really wanted, though.
Bro used to have all the shoes. I had the Gamma 11s and the Gamma 12s. He was like, bro, give me your Gamma 11s and give me like $100 and I give you the 5s. I was like, I had to, but I really had to think about it because you know what I'm saying. 11s just came out. I'm like, everybody gonna have them, but they still 11 solid. So, but I came to my senses. I was like, let me get them 5s.
Them were tough.
Them were
tough.
Man.
So coming up was you say you started out with real estate, or real estate your most booming right now?
Right now that's kind of like my favorite thing that I'm doing. Honestly,
it's your favorite because it's bringing in the most money.
It's my favorite because I like real estate, but yeah, like you said, it's definitely bringing in the most.
Your favorite gonna bring that chick every time.
But he said that's top tier.
That's what I'm trying to get on.
Yeah, man. I mean, like I said, bro. Like before we even tried flipping a contract, you know, we did like 3 or 4 months of research, bro. We like really had to like take you can take real estate classes if you look, bro. They have like little classes at the World Trade Center all the time over by 35 and Market Center Boulevard.
Hospital.
Yeah, man. And you know, you just gotta like really just learn about what you're doing, because you know, eventually it's live. You know, and you're really like analyzing a property, seeing like, dang, am I gonna be able to make any just, you know, even just 1, 2, 3K on this property, you know?
So you make sure you like really looking into it, like, cause you ain't just trying to lose. Cause bro, money imagine you know you gonna kind of lose.
Cause I know for a lot of folks out there, it might take them 6 months to save 3 bands, bro. And imagine you did all that and you just. Like, bro, that's crazy.
Throw it away on a bad investment.
And bro, and that you know, that's happened to me a few times, bro. Like I've lost like all my money, and I just knew how to leverage my credit and get loans and get some more money from the banks, and then turn that back into, you know, money in my bank.
Nah, you stay trying to put me on to that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tap in and get more.
Fix your credit.
Give us a little game. Give us a little game on the credit. Give us a little game on how important it is to keep your credit up to par.
Man, you got to keep your credit right, bro. You can download the Credit Karma app and the Experian app, and bro, they break it all down for you, bro.
You got both of those?
Yeah, and they're so the Experian app and the Credit Karma app, they're free, bro. I pay. Experian has a $20 a month little thing. And it like basically like, bro, they give me like updates on my credit. Like whenever my score changes, they send me like an update. Like it's like, you know, their hyper service, and I can dispute stuff too. So like, let's say I get like a credit inquiry, you know, like let's say I try to get an apartment. I try to get a new apartment, and they run my credit. They'll give you what's called an inquiry. You can go on the credit Experian app, and you can dispute that. Like you can dispute it. You can say this, that, and the third, and like try to get it off as soon as possible, and that'll boost your score up. But it's really important just to like kind of like first like download those apps and try to get rid of all your negative marks. You know, like kind of clean house. And then after that, that's when you start kind of, you know, trying to get 1 or 2 new credit cards, start spending some money on those, paying them off every month. You know, it's a process. But
that's really the key. Using it, paying it off. Hey, I got 3 credit cards.
Yes, sir.
And I got a personal one right now.
Yeah.
But I got through my bank.
Mm-hmm.
I'm paying $187 a month. But I know once that's paid off, my shit finna jump back up.
Yeah, and you have you what you also did is you diversified your credit with that loan. Not only do you have it's considered a different type of credit, bro. What a lot of people don't realize there's like 20, 30 different types of credit scores, bro. And everything you do affects it each and every way, and that information is out there. But you know, if you're trying to run it up, you got to look up how to use it all.
It's kind of crazy though, because we wasn't like, people didn't tell us about credit growing up
at all.
Like, I didn't know nothing about credit until I got to college.
That's what they don't tell you about. You gotta just pick that up on your own, because there's basically, I feel like a advantage.
No, they teaching them now. Teaching them now.
Okay.
Hey, so one thing.
Well, it's on the internet, really. I think that's what it is. You know, people. It's pros and cons to all the internet shit, but for sure, like that's crazy because people are actually learning about credit and stuff on like TikTok, and Twitter and shit.
Yeah.
So one thing you touched on is disputing the inquiry. Like I never hear really anybody talk about that.
Yeah,
they always talk about disputing, you know, what's been sent to collections and all that, but they never talk about disputing inquiries. Tell me about like how simple that process is.
Okay, honestly, all you really have to do is depending on at first you can just request to get it off. You can say, look, I already got this apartment, like, you know, I qualify for this apartment, so you can go ahead and remove this, and that'll usually speed up the process. Or if you're in a situation where you know you're due for that inquiry, oftentimes what you can do is you can just, you know, say, hey, look, this is like this is a mistake. This isn't supposed to be there.
Hey, man, say, you know, I'm people good for that.
Yeah, man. You know, sometimes your credit's serious, you're trying to qualify for a car or a home or whatever, and you need that score, sometimes you got to stress the truth on there a little bit. Be like, hey, look, I have no idea what this is. I don't know what y'all are talking about. You're messing up my credit. And you got to understand at some point they just kind of have to go with the process. Like, okay, this person is clearly upset. Whoop-de-whoop. Oh, this person does the $20 a month program. We don't want them to stop doing that $20 a month. Let's go ahead and get rid of this inquiry.
Hey, that's facts. I ain't gonna say nobody's name, but I know somebody that stay doing that. Stay doing it. Hey, he's smart though.
Man.
But hey, man, let's get back into let's get to your childhood. Tell us something about your upbringing. How you become the man you is today, man.
Oh man, I'm just my mom. I have like Hispanic influence in my family. I'm like a quarter Mexican. My grandma grew up down the street, so she was always speaking Spanish. So I kind of had the influence, But yeah, I grew up in North Dallas, a 2-bedroom house with my parents. Just grew up by like Bachman Lake. Always loved playing basketball. Just the North Dallas guy. I like to get down. I have a good time every Sunday.
Hey, you remember that time tryouts when I first met you, 9th grade year, when you had the long Justin Bieber dude.
Oh,
he had the Justin
Bieber dude. I'm talking about boy came in the gym. He like
I had the N1 shorts from Walmart,
bro. But look, it's only like three white people. You know what I'm saying? It's only like 3 Caucasians. But he stand now. He actually makes So I'm hyping him. You know how I am. I'm hyping him up. I'm like, ooh, that nigga.
he really white boy Rick out here. He really into it.
Ever since that day we been locked in, I was like, that's my dog.
I just remember I came because I came from a different school district. My uncle sent me to private school from 6th to 8th grade. So I was going to like a church school, and it was like mostly white kids, and that's how that went. So it was just like a different environment. And like X was one of the first people who just approached me. He just had like real good energy and stuff. I was like, man, everybody here is real cool. Like, I think I like this a lot more than middle school. This is great.
Hey, McKay White, chocolate, you heard me? Oh, he changed.
He white chocolate.
I salute the man he is today. Came a long way.
Yeah, man. Life is crazy.
Life crazy, but look, man, you beat all the odds. You know what I'm saying? You got a little one, like you blessed, like you ain't work, like you living in your own lane. Man. You know what I'm saying? You doing good for yourself. I'm proud, brother.
I really appreciate it, man.
I'm proud of you, bro. You know what I'm saying? We talk all the time, so just by you coming on the show, we hump for hustle. We appreciate it.
Man. No doubt.
Appreciate you pulling up, man.
I appreciate the exposure, man.
I told him you were coming, they're like, yo, you are.
Bring them on.
Anytime you want to come back, man, we with it.
Hey, I do got one question.
Go ahead.
You got my boy Buckets.
Oh, man.
Ooh, y'all had some one-on-ones?
Oh, man.
Look at Flock face. Look at Flock face.
They know who I was.
Oh, man.
Patrick Beverly. You gonna get fouled.
I can't lie. I was his right. I was his right hand man for sure.
He the only white boy that's gonna get away with anything. Like we gonna hype him up. That's T Wit. Like you ain't seeing you ain't seeing too many. Like you know what I'm saying? Come in the neighborhood and just be try to be himself. He come into his own body. So that's why I'm proud because I seen this man from. Like I said, a youngin, like Justin Bieber cut cool.
I'm not. Keep on bringing up the cut. He Kyle Korver at the 3.
Man, Kyle Korver for the 3. That's what you gonna get out of him. Like you want some? 3.
I always play sports, man. That like for real, like playing sports introduced me. Like that was like the foundation. Cause once I started playing basketball, I got cool with all these guys. Everybody started like, we just started mingling with everybody, and that created a crazy network. And like we just had fun playing ball. But even like way after school, a lot of the connections I made through that, like I still use today. So
it's on top.
it's
on
always
top, man. Like salute. Like, you doing your stuff, bro. Like,
appreciate it, man.
Grown man stuff, bro. Like, you came a long way, like I said, bro.
You say you from North Dallas?
Yeah, North Dallas, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
North Dallas.
There you go. I knew it was coming. I knew it was
I
coming.
knew my boy Flock was gonna tee up. He heard that one. So we definitely teed up. We heard the hills.
Oh yeah.
Hey, man, we in there.
Dang.
North Dallas, man. He a real
Pulling out the tattoo.
Hey, ATM, man. Real North Dallas.
So what was
they
life
know
like
about
growing up out there, man? What was life like growing up out there?
Man, it was cool. You know, it's I don't know, man. It's North Dallas. There's just like a lot of different types of people going on there, man. And I'll say one thing, like North Dallas there's so much like potential. Like there's so many talented people, but I just feel like, especially in North Dallas, like it's hard for a lot of people to get along. You know, like there's a lot of people that could be doing a lot of special things together, but they just end up getting into it with each other, and it's just like. It's crazy.
Man, y'all heard T-Wit, man. We need all North Dallas, man. Just come together, man. Say, we powerful than what you think, man. Say,
yeah, like
unity and community, bro.
Community, man. Say, I done leaked up with the cliff, man. Say, I got my boy Kel and Vince.
Yeah,
so,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm all over the place, but North Dallas, man. You know what I'm saying? We need to come together.
A lot of people like came to me too. It's like, you know, like you just kind of like got to figure out what to do. Like I've had a lot of people like. They'll come to me and be like, hey, Tim, I have this money. What should I do? And it's like, you know, I just put them on a little plan. Like, I don't even charge them money because I know them. And I know that, you know, if I put them on right, they'll get the amount of money to actually make a big play. And then we both eat. Because I'm always trying to eat. I'm always trying to eat, bro.
That's how you make money, though. That's how you make money.
If you want some, some chicken. Hey, that's the he gonna
he definitely done put me on. He done put me onto some bread for real. He done put me on some bread. I'm talking about like a day or two after I met him. Done put me on some bread for real.
Ain't gonna never try to shite you. A good man, face called good, green, like he good, like he gonna put you on the right path, man. Just
we wouldn't even bring him on the show if it was anything else.
Support him. He gonna put you in a position to win. Like ever since I know him, bro. Like I said,
tell him where to reach you one more time.
Yeah,
bro.
You can find me on Tim Whitaker Official. You spell my last name WHITAKER. Official, but yeah, man, just reach out to me. You got any money problems? You got some money you want to figure out what to do? Yes, sir. That's on Instagram. I feel like that's just kind of like the platform that works out the best for me. I feel like Twitter is cool too.
You know Instagram where it's at.
That's where it came up from.
That's where it's at.
Twitter is cool for networking. Like I like to shoot the shit on Twitter, but I feel like Instagram's where I kind of like actually funnel a little bit of business. You know. That's where it goes down, man. But yeah, bro, it's been a pleasure being on the show. It's nice shooting a little game, you know. And
we're gonna get into a little break, and then we're gonna have you on for a few more little.
Okay.
We'll dive into a little more.
Sounds good.
We'll take a little quick break, man.
Halftime.
We back. We got my boy Tim still in the building with us, man. So we're going to get into a little bit of your childhood and what inspired you to go from working for somebody to working for yourself.
So for me, I don't know, like, I've always been bad at following instructions and just like, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I feel you. Taking orders. They unprofessional tonight. You got to excuse them. They unprofessional tonight, man. I don't know.
I'm sorry, we did.
No,
it's not. It's not.
Come on, let keep rocking. Let's keep rocking, Tim. Come on, we got that.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
Oh man. So what's it called? I'm just not good at following the rules and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just started kind of doing things my own way, you know, and it didn't really work out at first, you know, just being stubborn. You know, looking back, I wish I kind of like would just kind of like listen to people, and I could have learned a lot more. Probably been doing a lot more than I'm doing now, but But yeah, bro, just honestly, just kind of like not wanting to listen to what other people say.
Not wanting to take orders.
Just wanting to do shit my way.
My way around.
I guess so, man. But yeah.
So yeah, you're talking to me about budgeting and what else did you want to get into?
Oh yeah, I mean, I guess like, cause a lot of people are like, okay, you know, I want to get some money. How do I start by getting money? And it's crazy the way it works, but you actually got to look at what you're spending before you get any money. Yeah. Right? You gotta sit down and
get down. Them money bills get serious. Yeah. Look, hold on, no, you know, it's different. It's different because you got rent, water, electric, car note, insurance. What else? Wi-Fi. I don't do cable.
Netflix.
Subscriptions. Expensive.
Don't forget to eat.
Yeah, we ain't got
food. Look,
that's my highest bill. Food.
Oh man.
Food my highest bill.
Gas is my highest bill.
You really got to break into these bills. You got to break into these bills, and it can be as crazy as, like my boy said, gas. He might have to get a blanket or something to stay warm because he's got to stop turning that heat on.
No. I'm talking about the gas in the car. Look, my car take 93. My shit take 93.
Big Hemi, you hear me?
And why they call you Chopper One Way?
Because I drive fast.
Oh man.
That big chop.
But not for real. Okay, so for somebody that only get paid once a month, but his check be like $3,000 to $4,000. How would he budget that?
Okay, so let's say you have because you have expendable bills and inexpendable bills, and like expendable bills are like, you know, getting your hair cut. I know, like getting your.
Hold on.
Yeah, it's gonna get personal.
You sure you want to put that expendable?
You sure going out on dates.
Hold on. You sure that's expendable?
Everybody draws the line in different places. But
I feel you.
I haven't gotten my hair cut, I'm sure.
Hey, why you think I got a head on?
But anyways, you know, you gotta figure out which bills you can actually like really crack down on, and it takes a lot of discipline. A lot of people don't have that discipline. They want to cook at home. Nobody wants to grab the groceries. Nobody wants to drink water all the time.
We going out to eat every night.
It's not even that.
Hey, no dishes, no nothing.
That's why you
some of y'all drink 2-3 sodas a day. Like, bro, drink the water. Like, it's costing you. It's not even health. It's costing you money. You know.
Nah, that's facts.
It's just all sorts of shit. You know, but like. You gotta break it down to the bare minimum. So let's say my man, he broke it down all the way to the minimum, and it's $2,000. $2,000 gets him by as in a comfortable manner, but that's nothing extra. No going out, whatever. Okay, he's got an extra maybe $1,000, $1,500. He's gonna want to put that away. First thing he's gonna want to do is put that away, and then he's gonna want to talk to a financial advisor and figure out what works out for him. You know, there's a lot of different types of investments. He could get into stocks. He could get into real estate. He could get into, you know, he could buy a vending machine and go and put snacks in there and go run it up once a month. You know, go and check out his machine, see how much profit he made. You know, there's a lot of different things you can do, but you need to set your mind on one thing. You know. And then once you set your mind on that one thing, you just do a lot of research, you know, long, you know, maybe I would say at least like research something at least 20 hours before you really just spend some money and get into it.
Like if they really listening to what you saying, bro, you really preaching game. Like you trying to get me on that for the.
No, I'm telling you, he really gonna change the lives with it, bro.
You know what I'm saying? My mindset changing, but you know how I was then and from how I'm coming now, like it's changing. So just by you just giving all that knowledge, bro, like they just really need to just listen, tap in on what you talking about.
Everybody has a different situation, but at the end of the day, once you break it down to a point where it's like we all have to do the same thing, we all gotta find inner discipline, figure out like, you know, what can I cut out of my life to do more of what I like to do.
And that's the hard part.
That's the hardest part. Discipline for sure.
Being disciplined,
man. Like we all know what we need to do, but who's actually gonna wake up in the morning and do it? That's you know, that's you can't teach that.
The last book I read just kept repeating that same message over and over. Discipline.
That stuck with you.
Telling you, discipline, bro. And I'm hearing it again from somebody like. It's crazy. It's just speaking.
That's my boy favorite. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. I probably said that about 100 times every episode. It really, bro, I swear.
Life is crazy, bro.
I want to
like,
shout
no
out.
bullshit.
There's a book that my boy Mars showed me. It's called Atomic Habits, and you can read it. And it's just about, you know what I mean? It's just about kind of getting in your mind and trying to convince yourself to do what you need to do every day. Because that's really like, that's what it comes down to, you know, just sitting there in your mind, just convincing yourself like, man, I really need to do this, you know, not just like on some, I'll get to it, you know, but. Yeah,
nah, for real, because whatever you put your mind to, like, that's strong, like, because that's what you're willing to do, like, you know what I'm saying, you waking up like, I need to do this, I need to take care of this, to build myself, to be a better person, you know what I'm saying, so. Man, nah, that's facts.
Yeah, people always say, "Oh, do what you love." Sometimes you have to do what you don't love because you know exactly what you need to do, and it's just
it's the little thing that you need to discipline yourself to become better.
You'll end up doing what you want to do when you have your financial freedom, but until you get there, you gotta make sacrifices. You know, we all did. You know, because you hear that all the time, right? Do what you love. You know, just do what you love till you're happy.
So what you would say is your biggest sacrifice right now that you just had a little one
question,
bro?
That's a good
question. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I have this property I'm paying off right now, and it's taking like almost all of my money. So like right now I'm living on maybe like $2,000 or $3,000 a month. And I just haven't been living that way for the past few years. You know, I've been
doing whatever you want to do. You got a family now, so stuff a little different.
And man, I'll tell you what, bro, it's been a real eye-opening process taking myself back to like not having any bread and just having like, you know, like even my girls will tell me like, oh, you know, like you don't have to make a deposit this week. You know, you can just use some of that money. Let's just go have a good time. And it's like. Even with my own family, I'm like, no, you know, I got to put this money, pay off this property so we can be good in the future. You know, because
that's all it's about.
I'm not trying to work, bro. Like, I'm really not.
Want to work. I ain't trying to hear nobody tell me what to do. Like, that's beyond me.
It is satisfying to kind of like be on my grind, you know, like kind of just be back to it, you know, being like, dang, I don't have the money to spend on that. And just kind of finding ways to get around that, you know.
Yeah. Discipline.
Got to.
That's something I do not have.
Every got discipline.
I'm learning. Hold on.
You just living life. Hold on. You ain't thinking, huh?
Hold on. Look, I just got into my career, so let me figure it out.
Yeah.
Let me figure that out.
Nah, man.
See, and how much unwanted work did you put in to get to this point now?
Shit, a lot.
Like this. How many years of doing shit that you just didn't want to do did you do to get this consistent income that you get to enjoy now?
8 years.
A year that, and sometimes it doesn't even have to be 8. It could just be maybe 2 or 3. But you gotta put it in.
My boy stayed down. It's all about staying down. He stayed down, and now he in a place of comfortability where he want to be in life. Of course, he want to grow, but he's somewhere where he comfortable, he happy. You know what I'm saying? My boy got a house. You hear me? Go in the living room, big TV. You hear me?
Like, big 75.
Man. You just grow from there, you know. Now he set his base, so now he can grow. He can do extra stuff. He can be like, you know what, I want to buy more houses. I want to do real, you know, because he knows his schedule. He's got his 9 to 5, so he knows when he's gonna put in his 6 to 8. You know what I mean?
Facts. Facts.
It's not just about the 9 to 5. It's about the 6 to 8. Yep. You know, you don't have to do the 6 to 10. You know, but you gotta at least put in the 6 to 8.
Yeah, seriously. So what's some things that you saw early on that put that in your mind to go out there and get it on your own?
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, just like you know, I just I don't know, man. I put myself in a situation where I moved out when I was young, you know, like right after summer after high school, it was like, all right, I'm kicking it up my parents' house. This is getting kind of awkward.
Bounced up, you know what I'm saying? He's smelling his own. Remember the
got
time?
too much going.
Too much motion. Just, you know what I'm saying?
And you know, like I remember first like staying at my friend's house. We shared a 1-bedroom. You know what I mean? Like it you know, it was cool. We had our own spot. People come over. You know, it was a great time. You know, but just definitely like finding independence is like what definitely started. You know, because me and my boys split in this 1-bedroom apartment, and we were just like not doing well. You know, we were just not doing well. Everybody else was off in college.
Not doing well.
Everybody, and it was tough. Everybody else was off going to college or starting trade school.
Just seeing
or whatever.
your friends, you know what I'm saying? And that's another thing. But
you.
That's another thing. Don't like worry about like what your friends doing, because everybody got their own pace. You know what I'm saying? Just because he doing good right now, you know what I'm saying? Your time is in future. Just because you ain't happy about like where you at in life, just stay humble. You know what I'm saying? Stay on the path. Try to get better. You gonna get whatever you looking for. It's coming your way. Yeah, that's facts.
No,
like, that's what I went. That's what I went through. See, I had the choice to do what Brody did, but I chose to go to college. I wanted the paper, the degree. I wanted my degree. So he went to trade school and I went to college, and it kind of we kind of met.
Yeah, like y'all both had to go through tribulations, but y'all still
different
made,
paths,
you know what I'm saying?
different paths,
you know what I'm saying?
We all
Still
have a different path. But I think we're all pretty comfortable right now.
Yeah, that's what it's about, getting to the end goal, bro. Being able to provide.
We all went through like a long period of discomfort where we knew we weren't gonna be happy the next day or the day after or the day after.
But there's no way I'm gonna live like this forever.
Man, but we saw the light at the end of the tunnel, you know.
And we never giving up. You know what I'm saying? We keep pushing. We ain't giving up. You know what I'm saying? We might not got the best of the best, but you know what I'm saying? We gonna get the best of the best. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get there.
Right.
It's all about elevation, and I'm going back to school to get my master's. So that's coming soon.
And you know they gonna pay him for it.
They gonna pay
for it. And he gonna get paid
I'm
for
gonna
it.
get it. As long as I get paid, I'm gonna get it.
We're gonna be checking in on that too.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna be checking in.
We tapped everything. You know me, everything he doing. I'm antagonizing him, but he knows it's all love.
Hold on, Flock. Hey, remember like a couple episodes ago we talked about going to church?
Who we seen?
Ooh, I seen you.
I seen you too.
Who you seen Kel?
I seen Kel. Look, I'm gonna tell you what Kel was. Kel seen me eyelid like this. Nah, it's nothing wrong with going to church.
You got to party hard and praise hard, bro. Come on,
I'm not going to church type person, but I do believe in our power.
There's
nothing wrong with that.
As long as you believe, that's all.
Yeah.
It's always
you ain't
good.
gotta go in there to hear nobody tell. You know what I'm saying? But as long as you believe in your heart, that's good enough.
So it's always good to have something to lean on.
Nah, for sure. At least you believe shit. Like, at least you believe. There's a whole bunch of people that don't believe. So, like, you believe that's doing something. You know what I'm saying? No cap.
It really takes the purpose out of life. You know, a sack of meat right around, having a good old time.
I've been a part of some crazy churches. That's why I'm not too fond of churches, but I do believe.
Nah, I know what you mean, because I feel the same way, but I'm that's not, you know, I would keep that to a level. Because people don't really want to hear that.
That's off-care, you know what I'm saying? That's off-care. That's where we get deeper with it.
I can speak for me and Brody. We're both not super religious, but I'll say the church, man, that's one of the biggest communities and networks folks can tap into. Yeah. Like, we're talking about, dang, where do I meet people to do real estate? Where do I meet people to do cool things I want to do? Shit, go to church on Sunday. Ask the dude in the corduroys what he does.
That's how I go to church.
That's something I'm glad you touched on, though. Networking, bro. That's a huge thing. And just being an entrepreneur and growing a business, bro.
Yeah, man. You
networking.
Go places you're not comfortable. See what's going on. You know. But man, that's just
other than churches, what's one of the biggest places you make a lot of connections at?
I'll say
in the community.
I'm not gonna lie.
Of course,
Big
the
community man. He out for the community.
I'm not gonna lie.
Respect.
So hosting events, cause X he's been to a couple of my parties, but I always like to host a big event every like 2 or 3 months, and I just kind of invite as many people as I can, and I feel like those events always get it going. Hey, we need some drink over here.
Hey man, I like Tim. We gotta have bro more often. We gotta have my boy more often.
Hey, we got a bottle girl. Come on. Oh yeah. Hold on, I need a little bit more.
Yes, sir.
Anybody else?
I'm good. No, don't do
Right. Don't turn this into a section.
I get picked on every show, bro.
It's the role you like to play.
What role I play?
You know.
What role?
We back to TV. You know.
Yeah. Ask me your question then. If we back to him.
Oh, my question.
Yeah.
But he kind of married, so it's like I can't even. Really
That's different. We're gonna skip that. We can't. My boy, family man.
Big on tell him about the family man.
It's not for everybody, but it's always helpful. Like we said, you gotta have that structure that holds you down.
Yeah.
If you find a woman that happens to do that, go ahead and rock with it. I mean, if the attraction is there, don't let anything else hold you back. Because honestly, like I met somebody who was just kind of like they were on their own shit. Like I didn't have to worry about if they're making their own money or whatever. She was doing it like she drove a badass Benz, had a cool ass job, and I was just like. I was like, damn, this person's doing the same type of shit. It made the connection more natural, bro. Like
you didn't feel like you had to put so much energy into something. Like I'm not gonna say somebody that's not on your level.
She was well versed with the stuff that I was like interested. Like she would talk about I would tell her about a house I remodeled, and she would be like, oh, like this type of style. She was really familiar with the type of stuff I was talking about.
She basically was on the parts of that you couldn't understand. She was there to give you clear understanding.
Yeah, and when I met her, I didn't realize how attracted I was to somebody who was on the same page. I didn't realize how maybe off page a lot of the other women I had met in my life were, but it's just, hey man.
It's different people. People will make you realize stuff that you never really seen, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you picking up the slack that I kind of lack in. I kind of know a little knowledge, but this really my lacking area. And you pick it up, so it's like we powerful because shit, I already bring this to the table, so you bringing this, it's just...
And you helping me on top of that.
Yeah, it just make it...
And what's crazy is I met her in a place that, like, me, I've never really been like the type of guy that likes to go to like nicer like social events or like nicer places, but like a couple of my girlfriends, they convinced me to go to this real fancy hotel, like rooftop pool thing. We got like bottle service and stuff. And it wasn't necessarily my scene, but I ended up realizing like, okay, I met higher quality people,
it's different.
And that's kind of like one of those things where it's like, you kind of sometimes it's okay to be uncomfortable, put yourself in a room where maybe everybody else is more rich than you or whatever, but that's cool because all you're gonna do is learn from those people.
That's where you want to be, because you don't want to be where people under you. It's like, where am I elevating to? I want to be where people that's doing way better than me.
Go to a cool restaurant in Uptown, even though you think it might be pretentious. Go sit down at the bar, talk to the person next to you. It's crazy how it all plays out. Right, just sitting there, just getting a drink at a bar in Uptown or something. Yeah, we all know people up there are a little more uppity, okay? But it's crazy. You meet the right person.
Hold on. Flock taking the light, man. I heard you into them Cougars. I'm going to ask you.
Oh, my
God. I'm going to ask you about it for real. I heard you into
I will say my girl is a little bit older than me.
A little?
No, we ain't gonna get too specific.
So it's funny. So we all know. We all know Flock graduated.
Nah, but that's what you needed though.
Yeah, Flock was 2014.
Yeah, big 2014. All us. Right, everybody on this shirt. 2014.
Nah, for real.
She's revving the 2004 class of 2004.
Okay. 10 years experience.
But it's crazy. It's crazy everything that's in between,
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But, like, that's what you needed though, because you was like, you became dull to the girls our age.
We can cut that out right. We can cut that out right.
Man, say.
No, but you gotta look, you know what I'm saying? You want to fit in the girls at age, so you just went up a notch older, like, shit, she know more than me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She gonna put me in the right place. Yeah. She already experienced a lot.
We all know, we've all experienced the type of women where...
Facts, but you need somebody that know life. You don't want no girl that don't know life. Like, at this point, like, where am I getting?
Right.
You already experienced
Because
stuff,
we're all in our mid-20s,
yeah,
like, you know.
we about to be 30.
Right.
We passed mid.
We damn near
We
there, bro.
passed mid.
We kind of mid, bro. Don't give us high. Don't give us mid.
I'm 3 from 30.
Bro, but give us mid.
His birthday already came by.
I
don't care if his birthday came out yesterday. We mid. All of us were mid. As soon as you say, oh, I'm thinking like, damn.
Right, what's that?
We really finna be cooking out in slides. Come over with
The plaid shirt.
I'm not gonna lie, that's one of the funner activities me and my friends have started doing now that we're all in our 20s. Yeah. We all cook out, and it's kind of cool.
It's nothing wrong with that.
Bro, we save money.
That's all type of vibe.
We save money.
I can see us pulling up to a party, Kel on the grill, like who else on the grill? Kel on the grill.
Hey,
like,
shout out, you remember my boy Chris Lowry?
Chris Lowry. Shout out to Chris Lowry.
Bro makes the craziest steak. Like, craziest steak on the pan, bro. Like, oh my God. Like,
Chris Lowry go crazy on the steak.
Bro, he cooks it medium rare, bro.
Look at how far
Himalayan salt. Oh my God, bro. He gets the little slivers, they fall down on the side. Oh my God, bro, it's perfect, bro. and I'll tell you what, he started cooking out. We've been cooking out for like 3 years now.
Like, you already know who gonna do the cooking, like, bro. You mandatory, like, at that point, you really gotta
like you gotta find that friend out of the friend group who's gonna cook, and then everybody else.
He's a friend, like we need something to eat.
Hey, but y'all don't be fucked up. Always tip that friend that cooks. If you got, everybody put in 20.
So, hey, we ain't got the bag right now, Tim, but soon as we get the bag, we might can start throwing it his way. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
Everybody cooking.
Everybody put 20. Yeah, everybody throw a little extra 5 or something like that.
I ain't the best.
Hey, he on trial now. He was late today. He on trial now. He was late today. He on trial.
Oh my God! I done had to run about 4 errands for somebody that ain't had that shit together.
Oh, don't say that. Don't say that.
I will say
that's
that.
how it was. So the whole time me think you were just like,
you want me to say it? You want me to say it? No. You want me to say it? I get it too.
We left.
I ain't gonna do that.
Bro, we left the same hood at the same time. My house is up the street.
But
I
beat you here though. What you talking?
I was at the
and I picked him up from another hood. I picked him up from another hood. You feel me? Like, come on, bro.
I was when he called me, but that was 5 minutes from the Airbnb. 5 minutes.
Hey, who ordered the food?
And then I got the call. I got the call. It said, "Hey, we need to go get the food."
Yeah. So that delayed.
We need to go get I need to go to Walmart.
Nah, I told you Walmart way before then. Don't do that.
Hey, JC.
Bro, that was the first time you
JC.
Look, remember I said I was here first.
JC, he was here first.
I was here first.
JC, he was here first. I don't think so. Bro.
I had to run extra errands.
No, that's what he said. They see that what you said? That what he said?
I ain't got no proof of nothing.
Okay, then he wasn't here first. Shit. Cause we know who was here first.
Me.
You heard me?
Big
who came to pick me up?
Big
Okay. Who came to pick me up? Shit, I could die. I was like, man, I already know we all did so. Shit, can you come get me, please? You know what I'm saying? That's a real friend. That's a real friend because he ain't gonna let me go home knowing that I'm intoxicated, you know what I'm saying? I'm
for sure.
He
I pulled up thinking I was late, and they was just starting to pour shots. Like, what?
Hey, we gotta have good hospitality, man.
Oh man, these guys.
I was proud, man, to say, man, connect with, and they were like, yeah, tell them to pull up now. Like, I was like praying. He was saying, you know, he had a couple complications, but at the end of the day, he still made it, and I give him all praise and respect. Like, I've been saying that all show, but I'm
hey, it's a fun show to be on.
I got mad love for you.
Nah, bro.
Proud that you pulled up on
Hey
us,
man, anything Dallas, I love it, bro. Especially folks from Dallas, I'll fuck with you exclusively.
Man, tell them when you come on for hustling the vibe.
Dallas, man. If y'all need anything financial, you want to get into real estate, cars, you like drinking wine, whatever you like, hit me up, Tim Whitaker official on Instagram, man. See what I got going. I'm hustling it all, man.
Go
but
follow my
appreciate
boy.
these boys, man, bringing me out here, man. It's been a
We
good
gonna bring you
time.
the bread.
We gonna close it out right here, man. This is Hunt for Hustlers. This was Hunt for Hustlers, and it's always gonna be Hunt for Hustlers, man. We out.